you guys, we are back to do another review of 90 Day Fiancé. So let's go ahead and get into it. It was pretty good to me tonight. You know what I'm saying? Not too much drama, it was just a lot of substance. So let's get into it.
We keep it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the Chloe family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's going on, co-ed camp folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video, Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E10. This is my lovely wife.
Courtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about reviews, and it's all about entertainment. It's all about our famous rants. And tonight we're gonna be talking about 90 Day Fiancé. But before we get started, I'm congested. I was out there working today, got around a lot of grass, and now one side of my nose is stuffed, stopped up. So if I'm breathing like Darth Vader, like, that's the reason why, because my sinuses is acting up. That's my HIPAA law for the day. More than you know.
Put them on your prayer request. All right. Your prayer request, just put it on. Just tell them you want your prayer request. Just don't put it out there.
Pray for my body, y'all.
All right. All right, you guys. So if you're brand new to this channel, no, this is not Bible study. This is 90 Day Fiancé review. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below.
I was thinking about playing a game. Like once a week, I'm gonna play a game. I guess a game called "What's Wrong with Eddie Now?" So y'all guess what's wrong with me. Yeah, that's a good game.
We're not gonna do that. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below.
She's a hater.
And the tees that we're wearing today, you should be able to purchase them on our website, coedwear.com, and you should see them along this video.
I'm thinking about making a new t-shirt.
What you gonna say?
She's a hater. I have the arrow point.
No, you're gonna be saying, "Heal me, Lord." That's gonna be your t-shirt. Heal me, Lord. Because you always got an L. I always got an L. Heal me, Lord. What is that? A crack in your forehead? What is that?
That's why I got hit in the head with a brick when I was a kid.
Why it look so defined?
That's
I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about that up there. There's another one right there. It's like a little crack.
If my head about to crack open.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So it starts out with Jazz and Gino. Y'all know we like taking couple by couple because all that back and forth, honey, I ain't finna do all that. So Jazz and Gino, they want to take a trip to rekindle their relationship. You know, they done talked to the therapist, so now they want to be in a good place. Gino got the diarrhea because he decided to eat nachos with all these beans on them before they get ready to go on their trip. So he was up there all night.
Gino got IBS.
He reminds me of you.
IBS, yeah, I got IBS
he just
too.
Ate too much beans.
Yeah, that kind of mess with your that see that cracks starting to form. I'm starting to malfunction. No, when you got IBS, stuff food like that will make it come on.
So anyway, so they on they way going, so they getting on some
weigh machine,
bootleg plane, child. They needed all the wings of the angels and Jesus and all of his assistants.
They didn't anoint the plane before they left.
And there was other people on there, but it looked like one of those.
They should still anoint it. That's what you do.
I didn't say that. Of course they didn't do that, but I'm saying it wasn't like it was just them on it. It was other people on it. So you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, that's how y'all roll. So anyway.
Was it Spirit?
It was
Spirit Airline.
It was that man had no name. It was
Spirit Airlines in disguise. Spirit Airline in disguise.
Like it was like a private, okay. Like like 4 or 5 people. But anyway,
Spirit Airline.
So they arrived and to the place and everything, and so they put on their little robes, and so of course they want to do their role play. She had got Gino the handcuffs, the little what they call it, little ball you put in your mouth.
I call it a gag ball.
I guess, and all that other stuff, and she like, "With me, Gino, with me."
I give Gino credit. You gotta give the brother credit, man. It doesn't matter what he has on. You gonna have that hat on.
He gonna have that hat on.
You got a robe and you trying to be sexy, but you don't keep that.
Keep that hat on. So Gino said, "Forget y'all." And so anyway, of course, thank God that I got tired of watching them in their little freak show. So they did that for a minute and went off. But the next day they wake up and Jasmine wants to tell us that what Gino what
He had a happy ending.
For the first time.
Yeah, a happy ending with a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
And she said she tinkled on his chest. She gave him a go to shower.
Too much information, man.
Much.
Y'all try to become soft, you know what?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Come on,
and I'm saying, what in the world?
Freaks, man.
Is this girl into?
Freaks come out at night. Freaks come out
They'll
at
come out
night.
in the day,
Freaks come out.
midday, morning. It's like, what is it? But anyway, so they go on horseback riding. And so Gino is happy. I guess because he for the first time ever with
Gino brought the
Jasmine.
Thunder Boy. Gino got a big smile on her face. I brought it, baby. Ooh, her ex-boyfriend can't compare to me.
And so anyway, so they go on the horseback riding. So Gino felt so in control because, Jasmine let him be in control. He liked all that stuff. So he feel like the man. She just like, baby. Oh,
Gino,
baby,
she's buttering you up, man. She's buttering you up. She gonna butter you up till you get that doggone visa for her.
Yep. Because she's trying to get over here. So anyway, as they doing the horseback riding, of course they got a guide. So the guide was telling him, hey, you can get this fruit and eat it. And so Gino was like, okay, I can eat it right now. He said, yeah. So they eating it and chomping. So Gino bite it and then
Gino, what IBS? You just can't be biting on anything and eat
that
anything.
man got IBS.
He look like he got.
stomach up.
He look like he got IBS. He just look like it.
Just because y'all both wear hats and got little bellies.
As a fellow IBSer, I know who I see one. Okay.
So Jasmine want to sit down and talk. And as they sit down and talk, she said, listen, when we get back to the Americas, now everything was going good. They was baby loving. I mean, smile on the face and everything. So she was taking pictures and he said, send me them pictures so I can send them back to my family. And that's when it went left. She said, your family, listen, let me tell you something. When we get back to America, I don't want your family around me. Like, I'm not finna go around them. They can't come around us like that. It's because they don't like me. Remember that post that they said, I had posted a picture and what's the cousin name? That cousin, one of the cousins, I ain't write the name down, but they gonna talk to him next week. But the cousin called me out and said something. So your family don't like me, and I don't want to be around them because they're gonna be calling me a sugar baby and saying I'm here for your money and all that stuff, or whatever. He was like, listen, don't say that. Don't say that. Give that blanket statement for all of my family. That was just my cousin, and I want y'all to sit down and talk. And Jasmine agreed. So let's move on to Razvan and Amanda. Honey.
Amanda, the zombie, because she shows no emotions
at all.
None whatsoever.
So they go out to dinner. So they want to have a date night. So he told her that, he wants her to meet her parents. And she was like, okay, how did your parents feel about your ex-wife? And he was like, they didn't like her because she was controlling and all that stuff or whatever. And he was like, well, how they won't do me like that? Well, you're a Christian, you're nice, you're sweet, you love and all this stuff. All the problem my parents gonna have is that, I'll be coming to the United States. And, I've been wanting to do that ever since I was a child. She's like, oh, hold up, wait a minute.
Let me put some boom in it. Yeah, that's a red flag. She even said it was a red flag.
Yeah, she
now,
didn't know that.
Yeah, now you gotta look at, what's her name? Razvan. What's his name?
Razvan.
Yeah, Razvan. Now you gotta look at him kind of sideways now, man. Are you really liking this girl to be liking this girl? Or are you liking this girl so you can get your visa to get over to the United States, But apparently you had big dreams on coming over here from day one, it sounds like. You know what I'm saying? As a child.
And he said that's a dream of his. He always wanted to come to America. He always wanted to come here.
You can't say the the quiet parts out loud.
Yeah, I know
You know
that's
what I'm
right.
saying? You can't say the quiet parts out loud. Now you gave your hand away.
And to be honest, that time when he had said she was like after she leaves she's gonna go back home. He was like, well, I can go back home with you. I can move in with you. It was like he was just rushing to hurry and get back over here.
Yeah. You know, I'm not a big fan of Amanda, but yeah, I think she needs to go ahead and walk away from this, man.
Yeah, because this man know that you still not healed from your relationship with your husband, your deceased husband. He know all of that. He willing to go through all that. He know you got children. He don't have no children. It just seemed like, why would a man want you when you still not fully healed, and then you got small kids that he don't have children, and he just ready to take you on because you know what? Because he know that you broken, still broken, and not healed, and he know that you want to be in a relationship or you want somebody to love you like that, and he want to come on over here, honey.
And she needs to find somebody in the United States if that's the case. You know what I'm
She need
saying?
to find a therapist.
Well, she
in
need
the
to heal.
United
She needs
States.
some. Yeah, she needs to heal. That's what she needs to do. She needs to get some healing before she gets into another relationship
Yeah.
because you can tell she's still damaged. Okay, no, it's unfortunate that her husband passed away.
I call it hurt. You call it damage.
Yeah, because it's like her emotions not there, man. 'Cause everything she tried to do with the new guy, she think, oh, I didn't do this with my husband. I didn't do this with my husband. So yeah, she still hang on to the past. So for her to hang, the kind of move forward in the future, she got to let the past go, and she's not willing to do that.
He was saying in his confessional that he feels that she just want to find something to argue about and stuff. But so anyway, he wants her to take to meet her friends, to meet his friends, go to a pool party. And so they wake up, she's still in her feelings about that because he was like, listen, I want her to trust me. Don't worry about the United States part. Just pretty much just forget about that part. I ain't trying to come there right now. Just forget about that.
That's how you play it off. Don't worry about it, baby. I really don't want to come over there trying to use that reverse psychology on you. You know what I'm saying? The Jedi mind trick on them. And hopefully it don't work, but we shall see.
Well, I've talked to this friend, but anyway, so they go to the pool party, and of course, I think her name Deanna or something like that. She come up there, honey, with that little thong bikini, honey.
Donk, 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 donk. Baby got that thong, that thong, that thong, dun 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 dun, that thong.
Is that how it goes? Because that does sound horrible. It's like, what is that?
That's the E10 remix, baby. Jigga 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 on y'all.
That sucks. So they go into the pool party, and so anyway, his friend come and greet them, with her bikini and everything on. So this girl jealous. So she already said, she don't want to be jealous, but she's starting to feel some type of way, whatever. What kind of friends is these? And so as they sit down and talk, Deanna was asking, if that's her name, maybe pronounced it incorrectly, but she was asking, Amanda, you want to go over there and change? You want to change to your swimsuit and stuff? She was like, no, I didn't bring one. He was like, no, she on her period. And the way she looked at him, like,
yeah, but she said she told old boy that she was on her period. So
she told him not to be telling anybody else.
First of all, he went out to get her a bathing suit, right? That's
right.
He went and got that's right. They went out to the store, got her a bathing suit so she can come to the swim party. Okay, so I'm spending my money on you to get a bathing suit. Now you don't wear it. Now you don't want to wear it because you're on your period. So I'm gonna let people know. I bought her a $200 bathing suit, but she don't want to wear it. I don't know. Yeah. And she don't want to wear it because she's on her period. So I'm gonna say it.
Well, I don't think she's on her period.
I know she's not. And that's the reason why he did it. He was being petty when he said
probably it. So. And so anyway, they are Deanna wants to talk to Amanda alone and stuff. So as she sit there and talk to him, she was like, listen, are you in love with him or you just attached to him? I don't know what mean attached. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
So she was like, no, we in love.
No, y'all not.
She said, no, we in love.
They are not in love. They are infatuated, maybe, but not in love. You think Amanda and old boy have something going on, you think?
Who's the old boy?
Razvan.
Razvan.
Yeah.
Got something going on. What you mean?
I'm saying, do you think they had something going on? Like it's his ex-girlfriend or something?
Oh, you talking about Deanna?
Yeah, Deanna.
You called her Amanda, didn't you?
I did. Yeah, I meant Deanna. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, but she showed protective of him. So yeah, she was like, she said, well, it seemed like y'all toxic. You know, I can just look at y'all eyes, the way y'all look at each other. So it just seemed very toxic. And she was like, no, it's not at all. And so she was like, well, listen, don't play with him, honey. He done been hurt. He done been through a lot. And listen, don't play with his heart. If you don't want to be with him, just say that, And I was like, okay, friend.
Let me say that one again. I'm tired, y'all. Did she remind you of what's her name? From Married at First Sight cousin? Avery's cousin.
She was a lot more direct.
Okay.
She was a lot more direct, and she pretty much got straight to it. She wasn't kind of throwing like shade and you know what I'm saying? Like, you gave all these right answers.
So she was like, I'm going to lay it down on the table. You take it or not.
Yeah, but cut and dry, honey. She ain't smile around it or nothing. She was, honey, made me a little nervous. But anyway, so let's move on to Dempsey and Statler. So Statler is taking a cold shower.
Have you took a cold shower before?
Oh.
I think I took a cold shower before.
Not on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody used too much of the hot water, but it don't really be cold like that, but it be cool.
I think I was in the military. I took a cold shower.
Yeah, but I ain't never took one on purpose.
I'm talking about everything, like freeze up on you.
Dempsey said
wash yourself like this.
Dempsey says it's good for you. I heard it is.
Yeah, it's what do something to your muscles and your blood.
Really? Yeah, I heard it's good for you because you can do those boxes. You get in there for like so many seconds and it be freezing.
A lot of people get like a tub full of ice and water and sit in it. So.
Yeah, I seen somebody recently do that, and so but anyway, but that wasn't the case, honey. That's because. What is the hot water? What she have to do to get the hot water?
Yeah, got to have some kind of hot water tank or something. I don't know.
I can't imagine taking no cold showers every day, honey. And it's cold, like Statler said, it's cold outside, cold shower.
Dempsey is hardcore, man. What you talking about?
So as she was in there taking that shower, honey, she was screaming. Dempsey just bust out and started laughing. She was like, "Hey, toughen up." So she like, So she taking it. She said, I don't know how many days you can go without bathing before you start stinking, but I don't know if I can take too many cold showers like this.
I think it depends what you're doing throughout the day. You can probably go 2 or 3 days without taking a shower.
I don't know about a woman, honey.
Oh yeah, women, y'all totally different.
So anyway,
be all funky under the boobs and stuff. Smell that funk.
And the dudes get funky in the balls area. Smell that. Lift that up.
Ooh, a funky breath. Funky breath. Funky breath. Funky
balls. Funky balls. Ooh. Funky balls. Funky balls. Funky balls. Ooh. Funky balls.
Okay, you tried.
Mine was funnier than yours. You talking about nipple breasts, man. Yeah. Anyway, so
especially y'all older women. And I grab butter for my knee.
Y'all can get them in the comments. So they are going to meet Dempsey's dad. So they are in the car, and Dempsey and her are talking. They talk about the last relationship. Dempsey asks her, "Okay, so your last relationship, was, am I like the girl? Like, how is it and stuff?" She's like, "No, it's totally different. I feel like you my other half, and things are just it works so much better, and it's just a good relationship." And so she said, what I'm saying, what she said, to be in love or something like that. She was just kind of throwing that off.
Statler. I'm sorry, Statler. Statler is moving too fast, man. When you move too fast like that, you scare people off. Mm-hmm. And she's on the verge of scaring Dempsey off. Cause she moving way too fast and too aggressive. You gotta slow down, man. You gotta savor. See, when she eats her food, Statler, when she eats her food, she swallows. Okay, you gotta chew your food, slow it down, savor the taste of it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna taste better that way. But dude, not her. She gone. No, No, take your time, Statler, man. You gonna run Dempsey away.
Yeah. So Dempsey did say as they was getting, before the car scene, they was getting ready and stuff, she was like, well, my dad, I went through so much in my last relationship. I lost weight, it just took me through so much. And so my dad is very protective about the next relationship I get in. And if he don't approve, then Statler was like, so it's not gonna, it's gonna be an end to us. She was like, pretty much. So yeah, so definitely need daddy approval. So they get ready to meet the dad, and she tells her dad that she is in a relationship with Statler, and she's been up for 7 months. They're like, hold up, wait a minute, bro,
It's 7
hold
months.
up.
That's right. It was 7 months.
Because he thought that they was good friends or whatever, but not in a relationship. So he was very taken back, and so like, why you just not telling me this? So as they were talking, Statler and the dad, sit there and talk, and Dempsey went and got them something to eat. And so as they talk, he was like, okay, tell me a little bit about yourself, So he was like, well, we met on a dating app. She was like, we met on a dating app and everything, before that, because Dempsey was like, yeah, she into England girls.
Yeah, I really think Statler, I think she really wants to go to England. That's what I think. I think she's trying to find a one-way ticket to England so she can meet somebody, she can move in with that person.
Did she think she liked Dempsey like that, though?
Yeah, she likes Dempsey. Yeah, no doubt
She
about
in love with her and stuff?
I don't think she's in love with her, though. I think she's getting confused. Maybe she's infatuated with her, but she thinks she's in love with her. She apparently cares for Dempsey. And I still think she just wants, I think she wants a one-way ticket to England. And she got to find somebody to fall in love with, or somebody to
shack up with,
get in a relationship with, and get to England. That's it's cheaper that way because that person in England already got their own place. All you gotta do is move in with them.
So she having this conversation with the daddy, and she was like, telling about the last relationship and everything. How the girl just like, I was about to move in, and the girl was like, well, just broke up with her. So anyway, so she was telling the daddy, and why would you tell the daddy that, hey, I want to move in with your daughter. My lease is up in like a month or something, so I want to move in with your daughter, but she don't know it yet. So the dad is just like, oh, really? Everything, he just take it back. So he was talking to Dempsey about herself. It was like, listen, slow down. This girl is moving way too fast. Take it slow. I don't care. Don't let her push you or rush you into doing nothing that you don't feel comfortable doing. Just take your time.
Yeah, I think Statler, what she needs to do, she needs to come back home, renew her lease for at least another year or so, and see where it goes.
Yeah. And that way she won't feel so pressured and rushed.
Right.
So now she's doing a Valentine's. It's Valentine's Day. So she's going to set up this whole Valentine's thing for Dempsey so that she can tell her, hey, I want to move here with you and live with you and take cold showers forever. But so let's move on to Tyray, child. So first of all, he packing his stuff, honey, because he said that he does feel a little embarrassed that he got catfish, but he finna go over there to Carmella because they did communicate, the real Carmella. He was able to reach out to her.
Why you say it like that, like she's a clone or something? The real Carmella.
Because he got catfish by that man or whatever.
I know, still, man. I don't like his mom. Why are you doing this, man? What's the purpose? What's your end game? You know what I'm saying? You already lost money. You've been catfish. So you're trying to do, close the case out? Doesn't matter. Much. You know what I'm saying?
Honey, he got to go and finish making that money, child, because he said that he had 52 weeks. Not 52 weeks, a whole year. He got to finish this whole season out. So he decided to reach out to her, and so he told her what happened, that somebody was using her images and all that stuff, whatever. She said, oh my goodness, wow, I can't believe it, I'm so sorry. And so he asked her, could they meet? And so she said, yeah, they can meet. So he's going to Denver because he thought that she was in what?
California.
No, the Bahamas.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Trinidad.
Somewhere like
Tobago.
Barbados. He thought she was over there, but actually she's in Denver. So him and his sisters, they packing up. They finna go over there. The mama's like, well, how I I know that you ain't gonna go over there and fall in love with this girl. He's like, Mama, I don't even know how I ain't gonna fall in love with that girl. What you did with the other lady?
I'm sorry. You know what the mama
The
should have
other
did?
person.
The mama should have like, you know what, boy, you ain't gonna listen to me. I'm trying to help you out and save you from more embarrassment. Give me that white chair.
I'm sure y'all know what the white chair is.
Ooh, hey, it's all about that white chair energy, baby. WCE, white chair energy. That's my motto. WCE, white. If you mess with me, you piss me off, I'm gonna bring that WCE, that white chair energy.
Well, you gotta go purchase them.
I'll find some white chairs now. Sure will. Take them on the airplane. Go on Spirit.
So anyway, so they arrived and he wants to meet the real Carmella, and so they in the gift shop or somewhere. So he told his sister he want to buy her a gift, and they like, for what? Like, what about a gift for? So he's like, I feel like I need to get her a gift or something like that. And so the sister's just like, oh my gosh, oh my goodness. So I thought they actually gonna go with him, but they decided to hang out back at the hotel. So they just said, hey, call us when you get back. So he get to the restaurant and he texts the girl and say, I'm here, and child, we're gonna see if she show up. And that's how that went off. So let's move on to Cleo and Christian. I am so just
disappointed Christian.
Let me tell you something, Christian. Why in the world would you come on a show, a national show, 90-Day Fiancé, if you was not 100% comfortable being with a trans woman or letting the world know that you were a trans woman?
But now the world do know now, you know what I'm saying?
But if he would have kept it private, nobody would have known.
I get it. I get it.
Like if he had sex, because he didn't even have to disclose that information.
I get it. Yeah, I totally agree with you, man. But if you're gonna be to the point you trying to hide this and you trying to be coy with this, you know what I'm saying, keep it on the wraps, why even waste your time with her? You know what I'm saying? Don't drag her into it. Right. Now you got her feelings all messed up because she thinking one thing and you saying another thing because you basically trying to hide the fact that y'all was intimate. And to me, her feelings should be hurt. You know what I'm saying? So
let's go back because I know we just kind of went to the end. So basically, Cleo is out with her friend Jan, and Cleo is excited. She telling her friend, "Hey, we was intimate last night. Like, as we saw last week, it went off where he was telling us, I really and truly don't come on to women. I wait for them to come on to me and stuff like that. And and it kind of went off like that. Lights out and camera crew gone." But after the camera crew left, which I felt like he didn't want to do it after they left, then he started kissing on her. One thing led to another. So she was like, we was intimate. It was romantic. Jan was like, well, how you felt about everything? She was like, everything was fine. He was comfortable with everything. And so, yeah, she was like, it felt great. So Jan didn't like the part where he said he didn't come on to women and stuff like that. And so Jan was like, listen, if that's going to be a problem, or, I'm saying, if you really and truly don't want to be with her, just, so she feel like that part of the problem. So get back to him because he out with Jan. It's early in the morning. I guess it seemed like early in the morning. So the producers asked him like, okay, how was last night? So he said, yeah, it was fine. Like the producers asked, did y'all have sex? He was like, well, no, we got, we was kissing, intimate, but it wasn't sex, it wasn't what they call it, home base, third run or second base.
Home run.
Yeah, that's what it was. And so, and I said, well, why he said that? And she said, so, now in another scene, it's nighttime and what's her name? Cleo called Jan and she crying and she upset. She out, she met her somewhere. And so she was like, what's wrong? She was like, I'm just so confused. And so anyway, they talk in the car and what she was saying.
Basically what we just said, she don't understand why he's going around being vague about them being intimate when in her head, she thought it was a romantic time and they were intimate. So she's saying one thing, he telling the world another thing. You know
But
what I'm saying?
she got a text message.
Yeah, and what was I forgot what
The text she had got a text message from him
Hmm.
and saying, "Did you tell anybody that we was intimate?" She was like, "Yeah, why wouldn't I? Yeah, I spoke to everybody," and he was like, and something about production. I think production told her or him or whatever of what he said, and she was like, "Why would you say that?" You
Right.
know, and
Yeah.
that's when I think Jan said it, or she said it's like he's embarrassed and he's afraid of the backlash, you know, from his friends and family to find out that he was intimate with a trans woman.
That's what I don't understand. If you feel like your friends and family opinions mean that much to you,
Yeah.
don't get involved with somebody like that. Don't waste her time and waste your time. That's just what I look at. Now you lying to her, and you making her feel this small now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So her feelings are hurt. But you trying to save face and say, no, man, we ain't do nothing. We just just making out. So your parents and your family won't look down on you, man. So yeah, man.
It's like this. You just not ready for a trans woman.
Basically, yeah.
And I think personally that she still has some of her male parts because I don't know why he would be so embarrassed if she was fully
woman.
fully had
Transfer,
fully had the woman parts, because she did say to her friend, you know, when the friend was like, well, how does he feel about the whole thing, which let me know, well, how did he feel? She was like, well, we may do, and or whatever. And she was saying, but she wants to be more secure about, fully having her body fully changing or something like that, which let me know that,
all I'm saying, if you're not comfortable in that lane, stay out of that lane.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Because truly you can fall in love with a person for that personality and character, but then the overall picture, if sex is important to you in that area, then that could be a problem. You know what I'm saying? So
no doubt.
you can fall in love with a friend, child, but it don't mean you're gonna be intimate with them. So anyway, so let's move on to Nicola and Meisha. So Meisha is upset, honey. She's still upset about the night before. She going out there to get some coffee. Ain't no coffee out there, so she just said, "Listen, let me go outside." And she's going out there to talk to production, telling them, she's just upset. This is not the man that she been talking to for 7 years. This is, he's not the same person. He doesn't take her feelings into consideration. So she's just not sure, and this may not be something that she wants forever.
Well, in a way, this is a good trip for her. This is a good trip. The reason why I say that is because now she can see how he is in person. You know what I'm saying? Dating somebody online, dating somebody over the phone, or a long distance relationship is totally different than dating somebody when they're in person. You've been around that person every day. Now you've seen this person. The layers come off quicker when when you're around this person every day. Because you can over the phone, over online, or you can act a certain different way, a certain type of way, and because you don't have to put that much energy into it. You know what I'm saying?
You put a lot of energy to it, then tap out.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's like spurts of it. You know what I'm saying? But when you around somebody all the time,
24/7,
your true self eventually gonna show.
It is.
So
as they say, the representative. You know what I'm saying? People can only hold a representative for so long, and I guess he's been doing it for 7 years, and so now he's in his zone, and she right there in front, and he can't put that front on 24/7. You know what I'm saying? That's 7 days a week. So now it's showing that, ooh, child, you irritate me. Ooh, why you say that? Why you talk so much? Why you do this? You're nasty.
Like I said, I think the trip is worth it. She went over there. Now she see who he really is now. So now she can determine what she's gonna do about the engagement and whatnot now, because she can't put up with it. And he can't put up with it. Apparently, you know what I'm saying. He don't like the way she. Everything, every little thing she does, he has to. Yeah, he has to critique it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he have OCD or what, especially with her clothes and shoes.
Well, I think one thing we said that he never been in a relationship before, so of course this is irritating him, and having somebody among
you got to think about how they feel. You know what I'm saying? You're not just thinking about my feelings or yourself. You got to think about this other person feeling now. You got if they having a bad day, you got to consider their feelings now.
Yeah. And it's like you live by yourself for so long, you know what I'm saying? When I moved in your space, then, you know, you was like, ooh, what is this?
Not just
what
that.
is that?
Not just
what
that.
is right here? Oh, what is it? So
Hey, yo, so I don't see one before you move in with me or we move together or whatnot, whatever you want to call it. I used to be in the house, I gotta talk by myself, talk to myself at a certain pace. I can take my time, get my stuff out, get my mouth, my words out of my mouth, and just to take my time because I'm sitting and talking to myself at my own pace. Now I got you, and when I have a conversation with you, you got a mouth almighty. When I try, you keep
what they
going.
got to do with anything? I'm talking about cleaning up. What is you talking about?
I'm just saying.
See, now we finna be like Meisha and E. coli, honey.
E. coli? What's E. coli?
You know what E. coli is.
Yeah, that's a kind of disease, ain't it?
E. coli.
Ooh, she called that man a disease, man.
He probably acting like some E. coli, honey. So anyway, so Meisha is upset. So
Who she upset with? She upset with E. coli?
Yeah, he is upset with that
I'll be upset with E. coli too.
So he come out there and he was like, Meisha, well, what are you doing out here? You know, I thought you went to get some coffee. Are you sad? He knows she upset, child. Don't play with her. And so she was like, she said, well, Nicola, do you know? I'm not going to say E. coli. Hey, it is what it is. So, do you know why I'm upset? Do you know the problem? He was like, yes, it's me. You won't, you feel like I'm not loving enough or gentle enough with you, and I need to change. I'm gonna do better because I love you. You know, I love your relationship with God. I love the way you laugh. And I thought she was gonna bust out the smiling then, but she didn't.
I think Meisha is starting to see the true him and what he do. His playbook is this: he makes her mad. She goes off storming off. He sees that she's mad. Then he'll come back. He'll smooth talk her and tell her what she wants to hear, and he expects her to just kind of get over it. But this time, apparently, she's not getting over it. She's still upset.
She see it. And he was like, he's gonna do better. He's learning that he has to be gentle with her and so forth.
He said that last episode too.
He said that.
Because it was sitting on the bed.
Oh well, honey. So anyway, I guess his gentleness only lasts for a good 30 minutes. So anyway, so
what you need to do is take him back to that club. That loosen him up.
So she said that she was like, I guess she for the most part forgave him, but she want to see some action and stuff because I think she got another week or something like that before she go back home. So anyway, we're gonna see.
Meisha, just go ahead, wrap that. Meisha, just go ahead, wrap that up. And
Meisha and E. coli, job. We done changed their whole name.
Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, we'll see how that go, and that's all we got. So we'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Always put God first.
Deuces.
Hey!